Yeah, can we split it into two questions therefore? So ahead of time is really, really important. I'm a great believer in the preparation process, whether I'm acting for parties or as a mediator. And preparation is not just, hey, I've got a mediation in 10 days' time, I'm doing the position statement, I'll get the clients in, etc., etc. It's a bit further than that. It's the real thought process about what am I going to achieve, what is the client's aims and objectives going to be coming out of this? Have I educated the client properly on how mediation works? You know, some clients, particularly insurer clients, are very sophisticated users of the mediation process. Other clients find the whole thing an arcane process, and particularly some international clients actually. So flexing how you prepare because that's what your client needs the help on is really important, and that's ahead of time. And also creating a situation where there are no surprises for the client. I think from a mediator's perspective, if a lay client is being surprised during the course of the day about how the process is working, where's the mediator now, you know, has he just gone off for a sandwich somewhere? Well, the answer is no, he hasn't. He's working hard in the corridor. If the whole thing is a surprise and a sort of mysterious art, then I don't think the prep has been done as well as it might have been actually. And the psychology, doesn't mind about that. I don't mind about that. But the psychology is quite important to bear in mind really. If a client's feeling uncomfortable, if a client is feeling, God forbid, in any way rolled into a process that leads to a result that he or she the following morning regrets, then that's a really poor mediation. And that's a poor mediator, actually, but it's also, I would suggest, poor prep as well. So that prep, before you get there, is really important. The case summary and what you say and how you say it, and the effect it has on your opponent, and in particular his or her client, is really important. That'll be a moment when, perhaps for the first time, depending on whether we've got pleadings, etc., etc. So 60 pages of pleadings may be summarised into 5 or 6 pages of case summary. And that will go to the other side's client, almost inevitably. And that's an opportunity to make an impression. It's an opportunity to make an impression sometimes about, you know, beating chests and I'm going to see you in court and, you know, this is a one-off opportunity to do a really good deal from my client's perspective and if not, we're in the Court of Appeal tomorrow. But it's also an opportunity to make an impression about, you know, we're here to try and sort this out. People use the words, you know, we have a really strong case and we're committed, however, to the process to see if we can achieve things reflecting the strong case we have. And as a mediator, you get slightly used to that sort of terminology, if I could put it that way, and as a party to mediations as well, actually. So it's a question, in summary, of getting these things out into the open in that sense, albeit in a without prejudice context, obviously, and decide how that's going to play both with your client and with your opponent, and make use of the first opportunity you might have had actually to make an impression with your opponent.